It is past 9 p.m. on August 1st. Even being generous, Prince Rupert has received a failing grade. I'm willing to go beyond the time, go maybe up to August 29th. I don't expect a miracle to change my mind before then. The other thing is I think maybe I'm wishful thinking about having found my cat, because today getting better look at that black cat there's not enough white here for me to be certain. I mean, one of the reasons I thought it was likely before I start seeing a lot of other black cats indoors and outdoors, because sometimes through the window, is that my cat? And he's kind of happier somewhere else. It could be. But the one from today is just, it's not enough white. And if they're outdoor wild cats, a lot of them could still not have been neutered. And again, looking at the reasons, I mean, badminton is just, I would have to wait for the guy that micromanages it so that people don't experience human feelings to retire, which might never happen. Volleyball, I haven't posted the videos about that yet, but I expect pretty accurate. The issues of homelessness are solvable. The offers I've done to volunteer is, they always, you'll get a little bit of benefits, but after it's too late, right? After it's ridiculous for me to wait that long while nothing else is happening in my life to get a bit of community benefits from the places I'd volunteer. Then the scam, which is not really a scam, it's just they weren't honest, and they might be good at what they do compared to the average, but probably still not up to my standard, about the care home that I was interviewed for, and I had to email a few times saying, how come I'm still doing your paperwork, how come I'm not hearing from you? And they might not have gotten the contract. Now, I could follow up to find out if with the BC Ministry of Child and Family Development, if, what happened with these guys. Were they getting the contract in this area? And did they? I know they're legitimate. They're just legitimate more in Kelowna. That was a disappointment, because that would have been a job I'd be a good fit for. Then somebody that's kind of connected in the school district's trying to help me, but really realizes she won't be able to. Plus, she's tired because she's retiring next year, and she's not going to shake things up. Plus, other school districts in Haida Gwaii desperately need me, you can tell, but won't deviate from the norm, which there are ways for them to do it. It's just that you got to think outside the box, and people in education don't do that. And jobs in mental health or whatever, it's just getting a location just to volunteer things, just capitalism. Just one girl I really like, not available, but she might not even like me in that way. The trio of collective learning, lifelong learning role models will probably not happen. It's things that matter to me, but also kind of reading. There's like 4 dominant ethnic cultures, let's call it here. And, they're living a lifestyle of the worst humanics patterns of their ethnicity or cultures of origin. So, they're not creating healthy communities in or near this area, so it's a losing battle there too. So in a way, I'm like, man, I'm now putting things for sale, and if I don't sell things, I'll just give them away. And again, it'd be like, by the time you do a waiting period to see a human rights tribunal or to get to the courts for anything, is you've got about 3 dozen new things to file complaints for human rights or the courts, or it's really not the way I want to spend the rest of my life, to maybe possibly reconnect with a cat, to maybe possibly go on a date or two, or enjoy one of the times I go to badminton, or volunteer to learn things, but at their pace, not at my pace. You know, you must realize for an Homo sapien, it'd be ridiculous for me to stay in cultures and proto societies that are not going to deviate from their evolutionary dead end. I'd like to go somewhere where they're also devolving, but that I can actually get some of my social needs met. I don't know why people don't understand that that makes it that there's nothing wrong with me and there's all wrong with you.